Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. While knowing someone's personality type can help to understand them better, other things can affect someone's behavior. Some people are going to behave differently depending on how well they have developed certain functions in their stack. For some, growing up sheltered can cause them to focus too much on their dominant functions, and so they struggle to develop other parts of themselves and grow in healthy ways. Being sheltered separates people from the world around them, and so their views can sometimes be altered because of this. Today, let's talk about the healthy and sheltered ENFP personality. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. The ENFP who has been overly sheltered can experience trouble accepting other people's beliefs and opinions. They focus so much on their morals and desires that they struggle to connect with the reason or facts. This causes their dreamy nature to become overwhelming at times, and the ENFP finds it difficult to ground themselves. They also struggle with committing to something and find that it is hard to connect with their responsibilities and live up to them the way they should. The sheltered ENFP is often seen as spoiled and even a bit flighty, as they don't make decisions with a sense of logic. ENFPs are highly in tune with their own emotions and the environment's emotional safety and tension. They have sensitive antennae for conflict and strain in the atmosphere and will do what they can to avoid it or heal it. They care deeply for their loved ones and will experience great inner turmoil if their home is a place of conflict. ENFPs often have trouble with self-discipline and can procrastinate, leaving important tasks till the last minute. This can breed a sort of chaos around them that can be overwhelming to them and those who live with them. However, though, you should try to offer gentle reminders early in the process, privately and encouragingly, to help them keep on task with their endeavors. However, as they get older, it's wise to let ENFPs learn to rescue themselves and form their way of managing projects. Focus and concentration don't come easily to most ENFPs. They are so full of ideas and possibilities that they often get lost in a trail of thoughts. This often makes school frustrating for them, where they are forced to sit still and concentrate on one task at a time. Their enthusiasm for every possibility also means they can take on more projects than they can realistically finish, which can lead to them being overwhelmed. They have a playful, boisterous enthusiasm that makes them endearing children, but can lead itself to trouble in school. The sheltered ENFP. The ENFP who has grown up sheltered can become very trapped inside of their worlds. They are naturally dreamers, but when they haven't been exposed to the outside world, they become completely wrapped up in this part of themselves. For the healthy ENFP, their dreamy nature is a wonderful gift, but when they have been sheltered, it can become an excuse to escape reality and shut themselves off from being responsible. They don't want to focus on more practical things because their minds become so caught up in the clouds. The sheltered ENFP cannot see past those inner desires and see more practical means of getting things done. Instead, they want to constantly explore those feelings and things that make them feel alive. While this is innately part of the ENFP, as they develop and grow, they are much more capable of being practical and enjoy growing this part of themselves. The sheltered ENFP becomes caught up in those inner emotions and morals, but they are so internalized that they become disconnected from reality. Their inner moral beliefs don't have enough outward data, and so they can become overly idealistic. The ENFP might develop unrealistic expectations and feels like relationships should live up to those ideals they have in their minds. This makes it hard for them to weigh in more practical and logical beliefs, and so their morals can be somewhat skewed and misguided. ENFPs need to involve their other functions to help them make choices, or they will become too far scattered. The sheltered ENFP has a hard time dealing with people who disagree with them, and so they can be irrationally stubborn. This version of the ENFP struggles to accept other people's beliefs and can be instantly offended when someone challenges their inner morals and feelings. They feel like they are being attacked simply because someone disagrees with them and cannot handle criticism at all. Because they have been sheltered and closed off from outside experiences, they likely feel hurt when someone gives them even the slightest bit of criticism, even if this is intended as helpful. They feel like they are being run down and like someone is trying to make them feel bad, and so they often lash out or become distant. The sheltered ENFP struggles to deal with discord and will do whatever they can to avoid this in their lives. When something becomes too tense or uncomfortable, they don't want to deal with these negative feelings and often don't know how to cope. So the ENFP will try to distract themselves and find ways of avoiding the situation or facing the responsibilities around them. This can cause them to appear rather spoiled or even like they are selfish simply because they don't want to deal with the issues at hand. They are constantly bouncing around from one thing to the next thing and might be afraid of committing to something. The commitment means they are responsible for those things they choose, and it makes them feel stuck. This is something that a mature ENFP learns how to develop, and they become capable of growing and learning where they can put down roots. When they haven't been able to grow and explore this part of themselves, they become fearful of what this can mean. They struggle with commitment and they struggle to accept when they are wrong about things. The healthy ENFP. When the ENFP has not been sheltered or has learned to escape this, they enjoy growth and moving forward. They want to become a better version of themselves, and so this is what drives them to experience new things. They enjoy pushing themselves and uncovering different parts of what makes them who they are. They aren't afraid of hearing what other people have to say, even though they still prefer when things are delivered with sensitivity. ENFPs who have matured know how to settle down and plant some roots without being afraid they're missing out. They still want some openness in their lives and want to be able to experience new things, but they are incapable of committing to the people or things that matter most to them. They care about being someone who others can come, and even if their morals don't necessarily line up. This version of the ENFP is also much more logical and even practical, and enjoys strengthening this part of themselves. They aren't afraid of looking at the facts of a situation, rather than just the emotions they feel behind it. That is it from us. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Also, if you have any comments and suggestions, make sure to scribble them in the comment box below. Subscribe to the Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. See you in the next video.